So my preferred tool is this garden rake that has 4 prongs. It's deep and it cuts up the dirt really nicely for me. So we got some compost, which is also known as garden soil. It's got manure and nutrients in it. We put that down first and then the layer sand. This is the front curb. You can see we have no grass here. So we have laid down garden soil and then a layer of sand and raked it all out smooth, and we are ready to lay our sod. Our yard has a sprinkler system, so one of the things I did is mark the sprinkler head with a stick so we know not to put dirt or sod on top of that sprinkler head. Put sand down, and now we're going to rake it out. Got about 110 rolls of sod to load.
Is it 110?
That's about it, yeah.
Wow.
We got 2 pallets. But only a few at a time will fit on our little trailer.
Getting our last half pallet here.
So we got some Bermuda sod last week. We're gonna finish or continue this week. We got some bare patches that need to be done to fill in our yard. Vince is bringing the first round and I'm going to prep this dirt for it. Can lay it down and roll it out.
What you doing, honey?
I'm rolling some grass.
Oh yeah.
What you doing, Vince?
Cutting grass.
Cutting grass. This is after we've laid the Bermuda. And we also came back after we laid the sod and we filled in the compost in between some of the gaps from the sod. So you can see from our sod we laid last week, it's already greened up a lot. The sod we're laying this week, we're trying to lay it so the seams don't exactly match up. That way the water doesn't create a channel or rivet there. So we're putting the seams a little bit off center from each other and ready to lay the next strips. Okay, so we started 3 weeks ago with that patch right there at the top of the yard. We just did a half pallet and it took green so fast. In fact, we just cut it this week for the first time after 3 weeks. And then down here closer to the camera, this was a week ago. So you can see it's already taken root. We filled in some spots with some of the garden soil. It had a few gaps. And then over here, we had some grass growing. We didn't fill in right here. This has still got the Bermuda that's growing before any sod. And then over here, this was a week ago. You can see it's really taken shape. And then down here was 2 days ago. All this section we laid 2 days ago. This part was part of the 1 week ago. You can see it's much greener. than the part that we laid today. So this part today, all the way up to the front of the house and down toward the side and under those bushes. We laid all of that today. You can see it's a lighter green than the one from just a week ago. And as soon as we water it, it'll green up as well. So after about 3 weeks of work, the very top up there where the sprinklers are running, we started up there with a small patch of sod. Worked our way down the yard over the last couple weeks and been watering it. And then we worked our way through here on the side of the house yesterday. So we need to come back through here and just put a little bit of the garden soil between some of the spots. But it's looking great. It's greening up really quickly. Our next project is going to be to tackle the backyard. We have already laid a little bit of sand to fill in some spots that had some root erosion from these big trees. And you can see we've got quite a bit of areas that are going to need sod, that are bare. A lot of the reason is because we do have some trees that are providing some shade, so we're trimming back some of those branches to help the sod take root and the grass to grow. Bermuda likes a lot of sun. And right here you can see it's pretty bare patched here, so we're going to need to focus on the backyard in our next time that we get sod. Thank you guys for joining us on our sod adventure. I'm really pleased with all the results. As you can see, we did quite a bit of sod in the yard. Last year we tried to seed the yard and it never would take root. So this year we just bit the bullet and did the sod. Saved a lot of money by doing it ourselves. Hopefully the cicadas weren't too loud in the videos. It is a really wild season for them right now, but hopefully in the next month or so they'll be going back to ground and won't be so loud soon. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more of these types of videos where we show you how to do some home improvement projects, like and subscribe and comment down below. See you next time.